I feel like today's topic is actually like low key out of my wheelhouse. Like, y'all know I don't really ever talk about like content creators like this. But I do have to say this though. Back in the day, like, woo, a while ago, y'all, like I'm talking probably, I don't know, 5 years ago, me and my brother used to watch Faze Ruggs videos. We really enjoyed his videos because, like, low key, he was like, I don't know, Mr. Beast isk. I haven't seen isk ish. I haven't seen his videos in a long time now, but I do know that he is still popular as hell. His brother is getting called out online right now because of some filming in public situation, which I will play the clips for you guys. And I'm so curious to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this, specifically because it involves filming in public. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it, for those of you that don't know, I have a travel channel, which low key, I'm so sad that like I've had that channel like abandoned now for probably, I don't know, about a year, almost a year. It's been a hot minute. And obviously I would have to film in public, obviously, because it's like travel stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know what kind of sucks in return, because they're both social media content creators. Faze Rug is obviously the more popular one. I want to say he has like 28 million subscribers on YouTube. And then the brother, who, by the way, I think his name's Brandon. I literally forgot his name. And then also too, his like online name is, I was like, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think his name's Brandon. Anyways, he is popular too. And you know what? I have a whole, like, a lot of thoughts and opinions about this whole entire situation, because I think it's unfortunate that a lot of people on the internet just make everybody be in one. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, if your dad did this, then it's like, a reflection of you. It's like, if your parent did that, it's like, what the hell? We're two different people. Like, y'all, if my brother, obviously, he's like off of social media, but if my brother wanted to do social media and he was very controversial and he, did some outlandish shit, like, that's not a reflection of me. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're two separate people. We're two separate adults. Like, I may do this, he may do that. We view things differently. And I think that it sucks that like Faze is like, or sorry, Rug is getting like, drug into this whole entire thing, that people were like blowing it up on TikTok and saying like, you need to speak out against your brother, like blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, damn, like his brother is not him. On top of that too, his brother is the older brother. Do you know what I mean? So normally it would be the other way around of like, hey, like you need to talk to your brother. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna get into the clips. Like low-key, the way that he acted, I was like, oh, like you're doing a bit much here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so curious to know your guys' take on that. You know what I mean? As far as like siblings, because I do think that it sucks that people, put everybody into the same group. If it's like, oh, if that's your freaking grandma out there, then that's you. It's like, no, like we have different thoughts and opinions. You know what I mean? We have different actions. We carry ourselves different. So I do think that it sucks for Faze Rug to specifically get dragged into this because his brother was being, you know what I mean? Anyways, speaking of his brother, let me give you guys a little bit of context right here. So I guess he was doing a live stream. He went into Starbucks, okay? And you know what's so crazy is I think I just deleted. I took a screenshot of it and I'm like, damn, I accidentally deleted it. Because I had put in there if you could like film in Starbucks or whatever. And it's so crazy. Basically from what Google had said is, it's public property. However, being that it's a private company, they could implement their own rules. So meaning if you were to step outside of Starbucks, then yeah, you could film. It's public, but when you go in there, if a worker asks you to not film, then don't film. He had a problem with that. Like he ended up getting a little bit like snippy towards the worker and saying, I'm just trying to order my drink. Like you're trying to do your job. I'm trying to do my job. The guy didn't want to be on camera, which I could totally understand. Because obviously he's at work or whatever. And hey, honestly, y'all, like low-key, I always think about this. I'm like, I used to work at Ralph's, the grocery store, and I would go up in there looking busted as hell because I didn't care. I'd be like, damn, I don't want to be on somebody's live stream because I look like trash. And y'all know me, I can't stand my like red face. So I always have to put on a little bit of a skin tint or a little bit of powder, something, you know what I mean? So I could understand not wanting to be on somebody's film. Here's the thing though, is when you go down, I'm gonna be real with you guys. While I was filming my travel videos, if I were to have any altercation, I never did, but if I were in public, if somebody were to be like, hey, don't be filming me, I'd be like, this is public and we are allowed to, in America anyways, to film in public. So no, you have no authority over that. But when you're going inside of a private establishment, obviously cut it out. Do you know what I mean? So from this first clip, I'm gonna show you guys. Well, actually, like I'm gonna piece them together. He goes up in there and he's being taught towards a guy, and he just won't put down the camera. As to where the guy's like, I'm just trying to do my job, and Faze Rug's brother is like, you know what? I'm doing my job too. I'm on my stream right now, and he's like, okay, but I'm telling you to like not film, and he just won't cut it out. He keeps it going. So I guess the worker ended up calling the cops on him. Okay, which I'm like, do you know how easy this would have been for you to just put down the phone, order your drink, step outside, or have your cameraman step outside? Like he turned it into this big ass deal. And I do think that a lot of people, and that's why I was like, you know what? It's so crazy. Like, I literally had typed in there, oh my gosh, It literally went away on my history. Let me see. Give me a second. Sorry, y'all. Only because I had it up on Google and it says generally no, you cannot film in Starbucks in California with their permission because they're in California, by the way. Well, California is a one-party consent state, meaning you can record a conversation you're part of without the other party's consent. Businesses like Starbucks can set their own rules about filming on their property. They can and often do prohibit filming, even if it's illegal in the broader context of public space recording. So that's what I was getting at. I was like, technically you could film outside, but my whole thing here, if the worker is just saying like, okay, stop recording, it's like, oh my god, why are you pressing this? Like, let it go. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so go to check out this first clip right here.
Hey, do you mind just not recording? It'll just be facing me, so it won't be showing anybody else. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not going to show anybody else. It's just going to be me. Like, if anyone comes out from there, we'll put the camera down. The policy is no recording. Okay. I mean, this is sort of my job. I'm just trying to do, just like you're trying to work as well. I don't know, like. Once you're outside, 100%. Okay, so the policy is to not record for the privacy of other people, right? The policy is to not record. And then what was the reason for that? It was for the privacy of the people. So if I'm just filming myself and no one else is being recorded, so the privacy, no one's really being like. Yeah, because regardless of the policy that was set for us, it's just no recording. Can you give me a reason other than the privacy of other people? Because I don't feel like I'm... That it's the policy that's set. I know, but obviously the policy, there has to be a reason why that's a policy. So I'm trying my best right now to just like be calm and be understanding, but 100%. Yeah. They just don't explain everything necessarily. There's certain rules that they set in place. But you won't be in it and neither will anybody else. I'm just going to order a drink and then... Unfortunately, if you're recording on my help you out. Okay, can this nice man help me out, or so you won't allow anybody to help me out with a drink? Yeah, no, it's just, so you're refusing to serve me because just because you're recording in here. So you're refusing to serve me because just because you're recording in here. Okay, so if I came in here and I was recording a little Snapchat of myself like this, you wouldn't serve me? Because I'm sure people come out and make little TikToks. Yeah, I'm sure they do too. Okay, what I feel like right now is you're making this a way bigger deal than it needs to be, and it's like wasting both of our time. So can I just order a drink? I just want a drink. I'm gonna pay for it. If you don't want to serve me, I'm sure somebody else would love to serve me, unless you're like not allowing them to serve a customer, which I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one way to put it. What is the way to put it? That we're not going to be able to serve you. Okay, can anybody please serve me? I'm just trying to get a drink on this hot day, or like, are you not allowed to serve? I'm the supervisor right now. I'm in charge. Well, then you should be able to give me a reason for why we record then. I'm unfortunately going to have to ask you to leave now. You're going to ask me to leave? I'm going to have to ask you to leave now, yeah. And what is the reason? What was the reason? Recording. Oh, okay. Guys, I think the cops are here. Should I just get my wrists ready to get arrested? Hey guys, how's it going? Good. So pretty much I felt like I was being wrongfully asked to leave, and they're refusing to take my order, which they finally did now, as of like 5 minutes ago, because I get it. They said not to record due to the privacy of other people. So then I just turned the camera to myself, not the work recorder. Oh, yeah. Because I get it. I've been doing this for 10 years, so I understand that some people don't want to be on camera. Of course. I said, okay, I won't record. Can I please just place an order, and then I'll be on my way and you can do your job. I feel like you're making it a little bit more than it needs to be. And he said, well, no, because I already asked you. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to leave and just place the order on the app. So then I said, okay, if I leave, place the order on my app, can my friend come and pick up the drink? So no camera, no nothing. He said, well, no, he can't come in either. And I'm like, okay, so now I can't even order off the app? Well, he actually said that his shift ended and he's staying there extra just to make sure no one else serves me. Yeah, like I said, I can care less what you think. It's not my business. And I told him I didn't want to waste your guys' time because I'm sure you guys have much bigger issues. But I get it. He's just trying to do his job, but this is also my job as well. And like I see people all the time making TikToks and Snapchats in Starbucks. Absolutely. So I'll talk to them. If they're cool with you staying, if they want you gone, I'll have to trespass you. I already ordered my drink, so I get it. I'll be on my. I have no reason to be here. I don't want to film other people. I don't want to, I just want my drink. Just like everyone has a manager. My manager told me to film a video where I order exotic drinks. So I was just trying to do my job, but I get it, and I appreciate you being kind.
There y'all can see from right there that obviously he was keeping it going. Like he turned it into a bigger issue, and he tried to make it seem like the Starbucks worker was trying to get into a bigger issue, but it's like they both kind of obviously were. Yes, sure, you could look at this and be like, okay, like the Starbucks worker didn't have to do all that, right? But then also at the same time too, Faze Rug's brother could have dropped it too, you know what I mean? So they both were keeping it going, but at the end of the day, obviously even Googling that, okay, and it literally says being that it is, a private company, you obviously have no rights over that. If you step outside and you're in public, then obviously you do have the right to film there, but you're not. You're inside their property. Do you know what I mean? So I just felt like he was doing the most. I was like, ugh. Like, low-key kind of like bothered me. I was like, why are you even doing? I just hate when people make it a big ass deal. I will keep it real with you guys though, okay? Call me messy or whatever, but if I was filming in public and somebody was like, hey, don't get me on there, like, you need to stop filming, I'd be like, I know my rights. I could film in public. Thank you very much. Like, if you don't want to be seen, don't be out in public. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, when you're in a public space to where you have that right, then yeah, sure, get a little bit snippy over it, because if you're out there filming, at a public park or whatever, and somebody tries to get crazy with you, sure, stand your ground. But when you're inside of a private establishment, obviously, they have the right to tell you no and just let it go? Do you know what I mean? I feel like this whole thing got dragged on. The cops ended up coming and then even ended up telling him too, like, hey, like, if they want you trespass here, I do have to trespass you. So basically telling him like, okay, like, go ahead and go. And he still was recording even the cop the whole entire time. I'm like, things like this, I feel like people come across a little bit too entitled, okay? You're blowing this whole entire situation up to be way too big. In return, obviously, because of that whole situation, everybody was blowing up Faze Rug because, oh my gosh, like, Faze Rug is super, super big on the internet. Like, he's very, very popular. I have to say this too, like, even watching his videos before in the past and even seeing him now, like, even though I still haven't watched his YouTube videos in a while, I still see clips of his live streams and things like that on TikTok. And I'm like, he has then and now seemed like a really genuinely good, nice person. Honestly, I gotta keep it with you guys. Before, when I used to watch his vlogs with my brother, like, we did see the brother before, but not too much. You know what I mean? Like, he was just in there every now and then, or in like a couple different, you know, videos of his, but he wasn't like his star, basically. So I didn't know too much about him, but Faze Rug has always seemed very nice and sweet and like genuine and like really easygoing. Like, I want to say he was even like filming at like the fair and somebody was even trying to give him problems, or it was somewhere, I forget, and he was like so chill about it, like, oh, okay, no worries, like, we'll stop or whatever. Like, he wasn't making it a big deal like how his brother was, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, anyway, so I do want to go to play this video right here to where Faze Rug was speaking out about his brother. Check it out.
To react to Brandon's video, and to be honest, like, I already saw it and I was not too happy about it, to be honest. I mean, there's a good time for me to bring it up because I'm streaming now, and you know, a lot of people think just because me and my brother are related, like, we have the same actions or we share the same opinions and this and that. But like, to be honest, like, me and my brother are total opposites. Like, I love my brother, but sometimes I just don't support his actions and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't control what people post. I can't control what people say or do. And it is what it is. It is what it is. It's the only thing I want to say, because I see some people like comment saying like, oh, like, this is going to reflect badly on Rug because of something that like someone related to me does. And this goes for like anyone around me, you know? And it just sucks because like, I'm not like that.
I don't know if I'm tripping on this specific situation, but I do have to keep it real. Like, low-key, I feel like your sibling is not a direct representation of you. You know what I'm saying? Your parents aren't. Your grandparents are. Like, you are your own person, your own individual. And the fact that I saw multiple other people of like, oh, Faze Rug, you better talk to your brother. You better get your brother, blah, blah, blah. It's like, that's not his responsibility. His brother is a full-grown man. I think he's like 30 or 31 years old. So it's like, he's his own person. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, if you got a problem with him, take it up with him. Don't take it to Faze Rug. And that's why I was like, damn, like, it sucks that Faze would have to speak out about that. And it's so crazy because I put myself in this situation in the aspect of like, if my brother was on social media and if people were like, oh my gosh, I don't like that your brother did this, I'd be like, that's not my problem. Do you know what I mean? It's really not. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, if my brother has a hot take or a controversial opinion, it's like, okay, that's his opinion to have. Like, we're not the same people. Do you know what I mean? Even at the end of the day, I feel like even twins are not the same people. They still have their own thoughts and opinions. So I think that it sucks that the internet gets all like riled up and like, you know, bothered towards Faze when it's like, he's like, I'm over here just live streaming, living my life. But I do say that he's like, oh, I don't like that he did that, you know, but he is his own person. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You know what? I remember Faze Rug's parents. I wonder if they're like still super involved, you know, with them, because I wonder how their parents feel about it. Only because I was like, why are you dragging this on? Just put down the damn camera, order your drink, and go outside. Do your review of the drink outside. Like, to me, you're doing a little bit too much here. So I am curious of how the parents think about it, but I'm just like, at the end of the day, just drop it, you know? Anyways, y'all, I'm filming this video actually the day after it happened. You guys are probably not seeing this till way later, so I'll insert a clip at the very end of this if there is any update. But as of right now, Faze Rug's brother, I think his name's Brandon, y'all. The way I'm just like, I don't remember his name. I think that, well, as of right now, he hasn't put out a statement about anything or like even apologized for it. And honestly, from the clips that even I saw after the fact, like, he still was acting kind of entitled over it. And I really do think that he was getting it confused as far as like, oh, this is public. But it's like, no, like, step outside and that's the public. You know what I mean? As soon as you go inside of a damn, you know, store like Starbucks, they obviously could write their own rules and say, no, you can't film inside here. So I'll put an update at the end of this if there is an update. But as of right now, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.